Hey everybody. I think I'm just gonna start right away. I'm not gonna wait. So I'm just gonna do the intro real quick. And I'll explain more when I get there. Welcome everybody, my name is Josh Rivers, and today I'll be recapping RuPaul's Drag Race Season 10, Episode 5, The Bossy Rossy Show. I need to explain something before I get into stuff. I've been not feeling well this entire week, in a more of a mental health way than a physical health way. But then today, it turned into a physical health way sort of a situation. So I don't have any notes, like none. I don't have anything to go on, so I just have to live my life and just like look at the pictures of the screenshots I did and just go with it. So if I miss something, I miss something, and I only watched episode once, so this is gonna be something. Don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna get through this together. So starting off, first thing I have is the mini challenge. I have a very tumultuous relationship with the mini challenges. This week it worked for me. In fact, some of the queens' looks are better here than they were on the actual runway. So I was kind of here for this one. And I definitely did think the Vixen deserved to win, for sure. This is probably one of the best she's ever looked thus far in the competition. Special shout out to Cracker and Mayhem, because I thought those looks were also really good. And yeah, I don't have anything else to say about that. Because I know what's going to happen. Also, I didn't mention this. I'm super nauseous right now. I could vomit at any second. It hasn't happened yet today, but it will happen. So be prepared if such a case will happen. So I'm trying to get through this. I'm trying to get through this quickly. Okay, challenge. They're gonna have to do a Maury, Jerry Springer type of situation. It's really cool, really funny. Also, I feel like Ross is in his element. This is like what Ross is meant to be doing. I want this to be a real show with Ross. So I was here for it. The first queens up are Blair and Monique. Monique killed it out the gate, did really good, did really funny. Blair stumbled, but by the end, it just was pure magic and pure hilarity. I think they were the best working team together, in my opinion, because they really did like help each other out. So I was here for it. And I like the cactus. Good cactus. Thank you, William. I appreciate that. Another thing I want to talk about is the audience. I love this audience. I love when they have these fake audiences, like the audience was actually there, but I like it when the reactions are obviously fake, like when they give some random nodding. I love that shit. I live for it. I think it's hilarious. It reminds me of, I don't even care, no one's gonna get this reference, Devolver Digital's E3 conference when there was a completely fake audience. It was the funniest thing in the world. I like it when it's obvious that's like producers going, now nod your head and agree. That to me will always be the best. But next team up is Cameron and Monet. Cameron was really good. Cameron was really funny. She played the character the entire time. Monet, I don't want to say. So I've been saying this from the beginning. It's like Monet, we have an expectation of what she is going to bring, and she doesn't bring it to that level. But then I'm like thinking, okay, and that's not really fair of us to do it that way. But then at the same time, if we take away that expectation, she's still not doing good. It doesn't mean that she's like, it's not that it's that she is capable of doing better. We know she is capable of doing better. It's just she's not doing that well. It's like she didn't have any jokes, and the obvious ones, especially when she brought out the cake to make it like the cake was padding, didn't go there. She didn't take it in the same way that Cameron did. And it's like, we see what Monet could have done in the same way that Cameron did it. And it flopped for Monet. Okay, this one. Cracker, obviously hilarious. Don't really need to mention much about it. Mayhem. I want to talk about one of Mayhem's critiques. And Mayhem, specifically from Michelle. And I usually am someone that agrees with Michelle. This season, for whatever reason, I really have disagreed a lot with Michelle has to say. One thing that Michelle said that didn't sit right with me is when she said, oh, in any comedy scene, you go, there's two funny people and they just keep throwing stuff at each other. And that's what makes a comedy scene work. And I'm like, no, that's not really the case. Usually there's someone that's funny and then there's a straight man. And that's usually how comedy scenes work. And Mayhem did play more of the straight man. Now, granted, in a competition drag show, you probably don't want to play the straight man because you're not going to stand out in the same way that your partner is, which is what happened. It's not so much that Mayhem did bad, because she played the character well, and she had amazing facial expressions. 100%. It was really good. But she just isn't going to stand out next to someone in a pickle costume. It's just not going to work. So it's not even that Mayhem did bad. It's just she's not going to stand out against her partner. If she was against someone that was a little bit low energy, if like she was Monet's partner, 100% would have been the standout in that scene. But other than that, it did fall behind just because she was playing a role that was not going to get high praise, because she was just the girl that was scared of pickles. Next scene is Vixen and Asia, the copycats. Asia was really funny. Vixen, their entire idea was to be Aquaria Miss Cracker, which they kind of didn't actually end up doing. Vixen, as the Aquaria character, was kind of just whiny, and I understand where she's coming from when she says, oh, I was expecting these cues to line up to something Asia would do. But Asia didn't rely on that. Like, that was what Vixen was relying on. Asia wasn't relying on that and was still capable of being very, very funny. And that's where Vixen went wrong. She was really relying on those, you know, gags together, while Asia just completely played off of what was actually being done at that very moment. And also, it's just like, one thing I don't understand is, like, I understand the gag of it to like want to play Aquarian Cracker in the copycat scene, but if you don't think Aquaria is funny, why would you play Aquaria type character to begin with? It really is. It's like you're setting yourself up for failure if you are going to play an Aquaria character when you yourself don't find Aquaria funny. Because Vixen didn't do anything that was really funny. It was more of what Asia did together. Like, if they were judged as a team, I think it would work better, but they weren't judged as a team. They were judged individually, and they knew they would be judged individually. So I completely, like, Vixen had all the capability of doing more, because this could have been really funny, and it didn't work. And lastly, you don't even need the audio for the scene to find it hilarious. You just need to visually see it, and it is everything. 100%. I need a drink. And Aquaria actually did very, very, very good. Like, if you rewatch it, she did so well. But Eureka just stole everything from Aquaria. Like, she stole so much focus. And there was one thing Aquaria did that I didn't really like, which was she started out with the baby voice. And I thought she was going to use that throughout the entirety of the entire scene, which she didn't. She set up the scene to be one thing, and it didn't turn out that way. But what she was saying was funny. I think she would have been funnier if she kept up that baby voice, which she didn't. But Eureka just dominated that scene, and I loved everything. That tantrum with her on the floor and her kicking her feet was everything, and I was so here for it. Okay, let's talk about this runway. It's denim. I don't really like the category, but we'll go with it. So when Monet walked out, I was like, okay, finally she's wearing big hair on the runway. Thank God. And I was like, oh, I actually like the jumpsuit. And then she started walking, and I was like, oh wait, no, because it ain't the right fit. It ain't the right fit. I think the jumpsuit and the idea of it is actually really good. It's just the way it moves as she walks is just not good here, and I feel like it could have. I feel like she has an idea of what it is in her head, and then it is completely different than what is actually being done on the runway. Which is unfortunate, because I just want the best for Monet than what we get here. So we'll go next to Cameron. It's a cute look. Not my favorite. Definitely showcases what the theme is supposed to be. Like, it's denim. I think the actual category is denim and diamonds, which is like, when I think of that, I think of bejeweled jeans, and I'm like, that's very mid-2000s of you. I can appreciate it. But yeah, she looks cute. She looks pretty. But it's I was never gonna love a look like this. There's no way in hell. Like, it's fine, but it was never something that I was gonna enjoy. Next up is the Vixen. I have to say, I love this look. I think it's actually really well made and well executed. Not the biggest fan of her wigs, as I never am. The judges were correct. It would have been better if it was more cinched, but I think there's always a little bit more that every queen could do to their look. So, like, yes, it should have been a bit more cinched, but I'm still here for this look, and it was very, very well made. So, congratulations to the Vixen. It saved her ass, that's for sure. Next up is Asia. This is a great look. I fucking love it. I think it's really a powerful look. It's really representing. Like, if Mad Max was set in Texas, she would be that bitch. Like, I'm here for it. Like, I completely am. I'm ready to call her my overlord. I love it. I think it's great. Aquaria. What I like about this outfit is the accessories. That hat is killer. That hat is amazing. I want that hat. The fan is cute. I like the boots. The actual dress itself, it's fine. It's just not. It's never gonna wow. It's not a winning look. And I'm like, you should be trying to go for a winning look. This is not a winning look at the end of the day. So it's really just it's a flop. It's a flop. It's not good. Cuz you should be trying to achieve more than what you're giving here. Okay, next is Eureka. And for Eureka, this is a really tame look. Not that that's a bad thing. I like it. It's very clean. It's very well like executed. But usually I'm really used to Eureka amping it up and like going over the top, and it's like this one is just so like precise and to the point and really well done, and I could really appreciate that from Eureka, and I'm glad she did it, and it just looks really well on her, and it's also like fun at the same time, and thank God for Eureka because I am here for it. A hat would have been good, that is true, but I think that would have maybe taken away from the entire outfit because she was going for an Elvis sort of a thing, and I would have not minded her in a pompadour now that I think about it, but besides the point, good luck. I'm glad for it. Next, Blair St. Clair. I really love this look, and I did not expect it. I think I like it because it's giving something different than what I'm used to seeing her. This is very much the 80s inspired by the 50s sort of a thing, which I can appreciate. And I think it's really good. I think her shoes should have matched the brassiere that she was wearing. That's the only thing I have to say. But I like it. I actually really like this look. It was, again, it's not a winning look. At the same time, it's not a winning look. It's not going to wow anyone. But I think it's really cute. And might be my favorite look of her thus far. And next is Monique. And we need to talk about these reveals from Monique because they are not giving anything. They are reveals for the sake of a reveal. And I'm kind of tired of it because I'm expecting it now. Like, I should not be expecting a reveal. Like, I think the only outfit she's done that's not a reveal is the feathers one. I think that was the only one. Because her reveals constantly like come off and then it's not adding to her outfit. It's like a different outfit. Like it's becoming a problem to me. It's actually becoming several problems because it's several outfits. Because none of the outfits go together. They don't tell a story. There's no like connection between them. It's like you're just like anyone can take off an outfit and then have another outfit underneath. It's just not going for me. And it's like at the end, like she looks good. She always looks good. Like in my opinion, she tends to look good. But I'm just not here for these reveals from her because it's not. It's not really a reveal. It's like she's just taking off her clothes. And I don't understand it. And like, here's the thing. Like, I don't remember what she looks like with the denim on. Like, that's the big problem. I don't remember what she looks like with the denim on. Because she took it. She always takes off what she's wearing immediately too. So it doesn't give you any room to see what the outfit is. And I don't know, now it just looks like the category was animal print and not denim. Now we have Mayhem. God, my stomach is killing me. This is cute. This is cute. I like it. I do understand when people didn't know that it was denim because it's like weird. It looks like really smooth fabric instead of a very textured fabric like denim is. But I actually really like it. I think it's actually really cute. Again, going with Michelle's judging, she said if you need to explain an outfit, then the outfit was a mistake or something along those lines. Like she said you shouldn't need to explain an outfit. And I'm like, it's not a high concept. It's not something that needs to be explained to begin with. She explained it because you wanted her to explain it. not because it needed to be explained. It's not that high of a concept. I mean, do you like it or are you not? Like, that's what I didn't understand from Michelle's critique. I like it. I think it's cute. I think it's fine. It's not good. Again, it's not a winning outfit to me, but I don't have any problems with it to begin with. So, what can I say? It looks well and dandy for me. And lastly, Miss Cracker. Now this was cute. This was fun. It was very different than anyone else that we saw on the runway tonight. Thank God. It's not my favorite by any means, but I thought it was really cute. I thought it was a really funny idea that no one else would do. It's completely Miss Cracker. There's no, you cannot deny that this is, Miss Cracker would be the only person to do this. 100%. And I have to say, I do like the bodysuit, and I like the humor that she brings into it. So, yeah, she does it really well. The other thing I want to talk about is Miss Vanjie. Of course, when Vanessa got eliminated, I was very sad, because I was like one of 3 people that liked her before she got eliminated. But after that, I was like, okay, this Miss Vanjie meme is funny. But then, like, after week 3, I was like really annoyed by that meme. I was like, this meme is just, it's getting too much. And then, like, by last week, I was over it. But then this moment, it brought me back. I was like, I'm back on it. And I hate the fact that I'm back on this meme, because it's like, I love Vanessa, I fucking do, but goddamn, I was like, how many times? How long can we keep up Miss Vanjie for? How long can we keep it up? I don't think I talk about anything in Untucked, because I don't remember anything in Untucked, except for Miss Cracker talking about like her feeling insecure and all that stuff, which was cute, but I don't have anything to comment on. It's good, it's great, whatever. I love her. Who was in the tops and the bottoms? We have Monet, Vixen, Eureka, Monique, Mayhem, and Cracker in the tops and the bottoms. I agree with that. Everyone that was safe deserved to be safe, so good on them. Eureka wins. It's kind of weird, because I think she deserved it, but at the same time I wanted Cracker to win this challenge. I've seen a lot of people say in past challenges that Cracker deserved to win, and I don't really agree with them there. Like the other one, like I don't agree with them in like Aquaria or week 1 or any other of the other times. I don't agree with that. This one, I can see either of them winning. Really and truly, like they had 2 of the best, not 2 of the best, but they had some of the top looks at like mostly. I mean, I have to say, like, the top 2 of this week were, like, not the best looks ever. But either of them couldn't win, in my opinion. The bottom 2 was Monet and Mayhem. I kind of also agree, just because Vixen's outfits was completely better than them. It's just, I was not ready for either of them to go home, to be honest. Like, in my head, I can see Vixen going home before them. That's just how I see it. But I was not prepared for either Mayhem or Monet to go home, like, completely. But let's talk about this lip sync. So, okay. First, well, let's just talk about the winner was Monet. I was really shocked that Monet won, because, not because simply the lip sync was complete, utter chaos and It was really messy in a way that didn't fit the song. She did have some really good gags that did work. But at the end of the day, when you rewatch the lip sync, RuPaul responded absolutely to nothing she did. Like, she did not respond to anything that Monet did. And I was really surprised that she won that in the end. Like, completely. Really, really shocked that she won. Because it, like, I thought she did well. At the end of the day, like, she did some really good things. But I was, like, so surprised because RuPaul gave nothing during the lip sync. So it's, like, surprising to me. Mayhem did really good. Her lip sync was really clean and very different than her original lip sync. So I did like seeing her perform differently. I personally, I don't know who I would have picked for the winner. I think I want to say Mayhem because Mayhem went home. But if I had picked, but if Monet would have went home, I probably would have said Monet. So it's just like, for me right now, it's just, I'm sad Mayhem went home at the end of the day. So it's hard for me to see either of them leave because I do really like them both. And I don't think I watched lip sync enough to really get a full consensus of who I think should have left. But while I'm on the topic of this lip sync, can I just say to the drag queens of the world, and I have no right to say this, but just gonna say it anyways, can we stop performing this song? Because it's been done, and we get the joke. You're a drag queen. Like, we get it, we understand it. There's nothing you could do in this song that has not already been done. And that also goes to I'm Every Woman. That song has also been done to death. We get it, you're a drag queen. It doesn't need to be done anymore. Find new songs to perform. But yeah, I think that's all I have for this episode. So I'm gonna end the recording here. Thank you so much for listening to the live ramblings of a clown. You can follow me on Twitter at PixelPixelBoom, and you can continue the conversation in the comments below. Thank you to Riley G and David M and all my Patreon patrons for supporting the channel. If you want to help support the channel, you can do so at patreon.com/PixelPixelBoom. Link in the description. I love you guys. I will see you guys next time, and remember to have fun. Bye, guys. Okay. Well, yeah. My stomach is killing me. Yeah, I couldn't go any longer. I'm not feeling any good at all. So I'm going to end the stream already because I'm still not feeling good today. If I'm feeling good tomorrow, I will be streaming Okami on Twitch. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, you can do that in the description below. So I'm gonna go, guys. Thank you guys so much for your wishes. Thank you to everyone that donated. I really appreciate it. Next time I do a regular stream, those that donated can do a request for a song to play during stream or a video for me to react. I know there's a few people that have done it before in the past that haven't gotten the request because I was in the middle of doing something else. I know William has donated a couple times, so thank you so much. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time, and remember to have fun. Bye, guys.